Hey folks, Stronghold Crafter Kev here. Welcome to my channel. And in this video I'm going to continue my series on how to make a castle tower out of foam. Yes! Alright, this particular video I'm going to show how I cut the foam into pieces using the Hotwire Foam Factory 3D scrolling table, and just to go through the basics of it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. I have a lot more things coming on the channel, and I wouldn't want you to miss out. And if you are a subscriber, thank you. I really appreciate it. For more information on my craft, visit my website, which is strongholdsoffantasy.com, and I'll see you in a bit. Hey folks, welcome back to this tutorial, and we're going to focus on just cutting the main walls of the tower. Now, there's two ways of doing this. You can either make the tower solid, or you can make it hollow. I prefer making it hollow. That way I can do lighting effects within, inside with like a tea light or something else. So if that's the case, then we have to just worry about the outer walls then, and then this area in here will be empty. So since I predetermined that this wall, the width of the tower is going to be 4 inches wide, as long as long, we just need to be concerned about the thickness of the walls. Now, I'm going to use 3/4 inch width polystyrene for the thickness of the walls, and I compensated that on the drawing by figuring out that, okay, 2 of the walls will be 4 inches wide, obviously, but the other 2 walls within those other 2 walls are going to be, I measured it out, actually 2.5. So they're just going to be slapped together as so. I'm not going to try to do like a picture frame type of join. That gets complicated. You've got to miter it just right. So I prefer just doing 2 longer walls and 2 shorter walls. Okay, so I will get the hot wire cutter ready, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Hold on. Alright, I'm back here with the Hotwire Foam Factory 3D scrolling table, which is what I prefer using for most of my major cuts with the polystyrene. And I'll just simply show you how I set this up. The main table is here, and then we have the fence kit, which is tightened down by a couple of knobs, so you can just basically run the foam through. And you can't see it too well from this angle, but right here is the wire which cuts it. And basically, what I do to set up the wire, which is already set up to be perpendicular with the table, I then set up my fence to be perpendicular with the wire by using a square. So I lay it down here against the edge here, and I basically line this edge up here with the cutting mat, one of the lines on the cutting mat. So I've got a base for aligning that with, and in this case I want to measure out 4 inches. So from this edge here I measure to the wire about 4 inches, and once everything's lined up, I'll hold it down, tighten it down. Very simple. So safety precautions, do this in a ventilated area, open a window, and when you turn this thing on, It's very hot, so keep that in mind, because it will burn you if you're not careful. And you want to go at a slow, steady pace when doing this. Now I already cut the height for the tower so far. So all I need to do now is cut the width out. So I just lay it down here like so. I've already turned the machine on, the tool, and I'm just going to gently glide it through. Important things to keep in mind: there might be a little bit of smoking at the end. You can just wipe off the excess with a paper towel or something, or a rag, and as the smoking persists, just keep wiping it off. When you're running it through, keep in mind where the wire is, and when you get near the end, hold on to both pieces while gliding it through, otherwise you're going to have an inaccurate cut. And like I said, just take your time and let the wire do the work. If you force it through, the wire is going to tend to zigzag, so keep that in mind. And I'll go through and cut the rest of these and go on to the next step. Bye.